When I told Bob and Janet to arrest her, and they accused me of turning her in, but she thinks she couldn't rent for a chicken. Now this is honest to God too. They brought a live chicken in the park, and they tied the thing on people's rails. Now what do chickens do? Which reminds me of another story. Two statues have been standing in the park 30 years, a man and a woman facing each other. One day an angel comes down from heaven, and she says, you people have been beautiful for 30 years. And then she said, I'm going to bring you both back to life. And she says, you can have 30 minutes to do whatever you want. So they kind of look at each other, and kind of giggle shy-like, and sneak over there in the bushes. There's giggles and laughter, and the bushes are shaking and everything else, and pretty soon they come back out. And the angel says, you still have another 15 minutes. She says, good, let's go back in there. This time you hold the pigeon down and I'll crap on its head. But anyway, we're going to have to go here. I don't know which charge to bring up against her.
Well, Judge, we asked for your leniency for this poor creature.
I don't think so. What do you think? How about the chicken? Okay. MJ, now let me get this to you, MJ. We know, hey, don't leave yet. Don't leave yet. Penny, we know you have a little trouble with math, so we're going to help you out. We got this one president had kind of fuzzy math. Would you show that? Now, MJ, I find you 25 cents for cutting your hair, right? I'm going to find you 50 cents for being up here. Now, let's add that up. That's $1. Thank you very much. Okay, here comes the big one.
Your Honor, Carolyn Cordino.
Juan says he ain't big enough to handle that. Loetta, take a deep breath. Not even close. Good afternoon, Carolyn. Yeah, I see that. She's my sweetheart. Obviously, she's not the sharper knife in the drawer either. What do you got to say for yourself? Speak into the mic, Carolyn. What do you got to say for yourself this time? She's up here every other year. She's our international instant, and she's a Canadian.
Your Honor, please refer to me by my proper name.
Your proper name?
Yes. Silicone Sally, TTT.
What is it?
Silicone Sally.
Well, they just sucked all the silicone out of Silicon Valley, I tell you that. California's got enough trouble with the rain now. They got... Yes, ma'am.
Last person that speaks loses.
Okay, I'm going to read the charges. Being so nice today, Carolyn, I can't believe it. Carolyn has a park model. She goes home from Canada. Loretta Deacon stays in the park. So she called Loretta and said, Loretta, would you kind of check out my park model for me to see that I summarize it? All right. So,
You did too.
Yeah. Careful, I don't want them bouncing too much. Anyway, with a white stage. Anyway, Loretta's on the cell phone talking to her, and she's going through the house, and she looks and she says, well, all the lights are off, it looks good here. She says, yeah, the refrigerator's open, got paper in there, it's looking fine here, the water's all turned off, and all of a sudden she gets to the bathroom, and she looks in the bathroom, and she says, what in the world is going on in the bathroom? There's a toilet seat. Loretta says, now I've heard of a lot of ways to summarize your place. You know, you put saran wrap over the toilet, you put antifreeze in the toilet, You put baby oil in the toilet, but you could, for the life of her, figure out what the heck's the deal with the duct tape. Now I know it couldn't be because the toilet's broken, or else you're just too cheap to buy another toilet seat.
Well, you see, it's a little bit of both. I broke the toilet. Martin wouldn't let me have any money to buy a new one. Duct tape.
I can just about figure how she broke the toilet. She was on her knees throwing up, and then things went that
It was so close to going home. He said, wait till you come back, I'll buy you a new seat. So I sat down. What do you think happened? The other side cracked. So I had duct tape on both sides because I was getting pinched.
And that's a true story. Carolyn, oh, I get another SpongeBob.
I came today with the purpose of going away and not being charged. So
Well,
I
you're sure
had-
wasting your time. You went to a lot of effort.
I had to bring all the bribes that I could find, and I know how there's certain things you like.
Gratuities.
So I brought both things that you like. Here's number one. And here's number two.
Fantastic. For you people that don't understand, I have a huge SpongeBob collection. I got SpongeBob dials, SpongeBob placemats, SpongeBob clocks, SpongeBob, you name it, I've got SpongeBob. Oh, she's unhung now. Carolyn, Carolyn, come back here. Just in case this ever happens again and Martin's too cheap, we'll give you a chance to color coordinate your bathroom.
Oh, yeah.
50 cents. Make my day.
Your
Next.
Honor, we have a trifecta again. We could have Loretta Deacon, Sandy Skinner, and Don Cooper. And I believe Don is not going to be able to make it, but the other two can. So if they would come up, please.
Don Cooper's a no-show?
Yeah, he had a doctor's appointment that he had to go to. So.
Yeah, that's what I think. Let me tell you something about Don Cooper. He spells his name K-U-I-P-E-R. How do you pronounce it? K-U-I-P-E-R. Second vowel, right? No, he goes by Cooper. Oh my. That's the ugliest dish I ever saw, and I'm not talking about the plate.
Where's Don Cooper?
Hey, deputy. Okay.
Your Honor, I didn't know this was going to be a twofer.
Hi. What's it say on the plate? Let me read the plate. And we went through that with the last half. We don't need J.T. Sponge Robert III, lawyer, defense people. Okay.
I'm just so proud to be here today. Are you
an Okie?
that's something like that.
Oh,
Are you
reverse it.
down there hanging Ludge Jerry?
Which one are you looking at?
I had Ludge. Are you Judge, the hanging Judge Larry?
Judge Larry.
Let me tell you, Judge, we ain't gonna let them hang you. We are not gonna let them hang
Don't worry.